Hi, it's been a very hot second since I've posted a video on my channel, and that's mostly because nobody that I like besides Everglow had a comeback recently, and even then I couldn't film the reaction video for audios, which I wish I could have, but going back to school got in the way of that, so that's unfortunate, but I'm back. Not that anyone really cares because nobody really watches my videos, but it's fine. But anyway, the reason that I'm filming, as you probably know from the title of this video, is I'm seeing Day 6 this weekend in Boston, and I am so freaking excited. Please excuse the noise coming from the loading dock for my dining hall that I live right next to. It's really terrible. But that's not important, okay? Day 6 is what's important. But yeah, it is Friday night. It's like 9 p.m. I'm leaving in about 45 minutes-ish to go to the train station to get on my train to go to Boston. I have family in Eastern Mass that I'm staying with for like Saturday, and then I'm gonna head back into Boston on Sunday for the show. But yeah, I just really wanted to document seeing them again because it's my second time seeing them and they mean the world to me. And also just the fact that they're in Boston is really special. I really love Boston. I love going to shows in Boston. I have a lot of good memories of Boston because of concerts, and you know, Day 6 are my favorite band, and Boston is one of my favorite cities to be in. I get to meet them again. I'm doing High Touch. I have P1 and I get to meet someone that I became friends with on Twitter because I'm giving her my extra P2 ticket that I got before I snagged a P1. So that's super cool to have another My Day friend. I don't know, I'm just super excited. I probably don't seem like it, it's just because I'm tired. I'm super excited. I can't wait to see them again. I have a very good feeling that I'm gonna cry again. I told my friend Miranda, who I actually met because of Day 6. I met her at Day 6 Youth in Philadelphia. I think that's what the tour was called. Yikes. But yeah, we were sitting next to each other at that concert, and yeah, we've talked like literally every day since that concert pretty much. So thank you to Day 6 for bringing us together because yay. But I told her that if they played best part and or cover at the show that I was gonna bawl my freaking eyes out, and I found the set list from the first New York show that was last night, and apparently they opened the show with best part and towards the end of the show they play cover, so I'm gonna die. There will be many a tear shed during that concert because like hello. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to say now. But I will probably see you again when I'm on the train and or when I am back in Boston on Sunday. So for now, good night. I am in my hostel now. I meant to film some like nice clips of Boston while I was waiting to be able to check in, but I forgot because I was hanging out with my friend who I never get to see, so sorry. Yikes. But yeah, it's about 4:30. Check-in has already started for P1 and P2, and I really honestly should have left already, but I'm just chilling in my hostel drinking my kung fu tea. It's almost gone. I got a mango slush without the boba. Sorry, Katie, if you're watching this. But I still went to kung fu tea, so consider that a win. But yeah, I really need to leave. I should not be filming. Just wanted to check in. I look like a freaking egg, but I guess my outfit's like kind of cute. I'm not wearing my shoes right now, but I'm wearing my Doc Martens with the roses on them. Yeah, that's kind of all. My camera's gonna die anyway, so I don't know. Bye.
하나, 둘, 셋. 안녕하세요, 데이식스입니다. Hello guys, we are Day6.
So once again, disclaimer, I'm gonna say this a lot tonight, but thank you so much once again for having us here with you beautiful people. Let's definitely make it a night that Boston doesn't forget. You guys ready? One more thing before we move on is jump in. We love the energy. You guys are amazing, but on the second floor, you know what I'm gonna say, right? The energy's awesome. We appreciate the support and we feel you guys. We're vibing with you, but let's try to be a little bit careful so we don't have any bad things on this beautiful night, okay? You guys got me? Okay. What's going on? What's going on? I love you too. I can't hear anything you're saying, but I love you. Okay. So welcome to Gravity. We have prepared a set list to meet with you guys and just have a grand old time. You guys ready? Alright, so for the introduction, let's segue to our next song. I think we got
Who do you got?
I don't know, who do we got?
Who do you got?
Who do we got? Yeah, okay, can you introduce the next part to us?
Yes!
Okay, so since you guys are so cool, our next song is So Cool.
Hello friends. So it's been nearly a week since the concert happened. Disclaimer, I live outside the loading dock for my school's dining hall, so if you hear loud noises, I don't have any control over that, so whoops. And normally I film like right after, but that just wasn't an option this time for various reasons, and I'm kind of happy about that because I was really fragile emotionally after this show, especially the day after, because I had to come back to school and that upset me a lot. I just want to talk about, you know, all the things that happened during the show, because there was a lot, and a lot of shit went down during the show, like good shit. So my view of the stage was like basically the exact same as when I saw them before, even though before I had P2, I had P1 this time, but I think the distance from the stage was like about the same, maybe a little bit closer, I don't know, but I was still like decently close, and I was on Young K's side. I think it was like right in front of his microphone, and I don't know if I said this when I was like filming on Friday before I left. I was like, I thought I had the aisle. I did not, but spoiler alert, it didn't matter because they didn't walk down the aisles this time like they did last time, but it's okay, still had a great time nonetheless. When they came out on stage, I may have laughed when I saw Young K's hair because it was crimped, and I was like, oh no, who did that to you? Who was like, yeah, that's a good idea? So yeah, I laughed at that. It's a little mean, but he's my bias, so yikes. They were just so good, and like really truly they were having the times of their lives. Like they were just all so happy, and you could see it on their faces, like, and just in their body language, like they were just all bopping, like having a good time. Like the smiles on their faces were so huge and like constant almost. Like it was just so, like it was really nice to see them like all just jamming and like low-key laughing at like the fans that were like, I guess, I don't know if they were like trying to get their attention, but it worked. But they were just like so like enthused, watching everybody just having a good time, like singing, dancing along, and it was just really nice to like see that, and see that like we were making them as happy as they were making us in that moment. But yeah, they were having a lot of banter with each other, they were all clowning each other, they were clowning us, they were clowning the interpreter. Like it was a good time all around, like all good vibes. I missed that night so much. I want to cry about it because it was just so good, but I'm not going to. But yeah, it was just so good, and I wish that I had like gone and seen them in New York and then like followed them to Boston. If I could have done that, I totally would have. I'd love to see that concert over and over and over again. Like, oh my goodness. The good vibes, I think, made the concert feel like low-key really short. Like they didn't stop and talk as much as they did before in Philly. I feel like I think they wanted to stop and talk, and it was probably to do their introductions the first time, like after the first few songs, but Jay was like, you know, like this energy is just so good, like we just gotta keep going, you know, if that's okay with you, like we're not gonna talk, we'll just keep going right into the next song, like if that's fine. And that's exactly what they did, and then they did their intros later. But like the concert really felt so short, and I think it was because of just like everybody was having such a good time, and like everyone was so hype, and everyone was just dancing and singing along, like having a great time. Like, it was just so good, and it was just such a nice like environment to be in. I don't know, I just really enjoyed it, but it felt so short. Like it was really good, but it was just like, whoa, like we were just like zooming through the set list. But yeah, it was just so good. Like, and I just sit and I like watch my videos back like all the time, and I'm like, oh, this was so good, I want to go back. What else? Oh, speaking of the set list and zooming through the set list, the mashup that they did of Like That Sun, Days Gone By, and Blood, oh my god, it was a freaking masterpiece. Like, I wasn't expecting it because like normally before a concert I look up like what the set list is, unless my show is the first show. So when I looked up the set list, it said that those 3 songs were in there, and I was like, oh my god, like I have to video those. Like those are some of my absolute favorite songs. Like I need to have them on video. But what the person who tweeted the set list didn't say was that they mashed those songs with Shape of You by Ed Sheeran, Lucky or Get Lucky by I don't know who, and some other song that I don't remember what it was. So if you were there and or you've seen the videos or went to another date and know what it is, please tell me, because I need to put it in the description of my video of the mashup, and also I just want to know for myself. But oh my god, it was so cool. Like I was not expecting it whatsoever, but it was just so freaking dope to like hear them. Like it was a cool way of like doing covers but also singing their own songs, and like I don't know, I really enjoyed it. Ooh, and their solos, all of their solos were super cool. Dawn and Younghae's were together, but I think Sungjin's was the next one, and then Wonpu's was next, and Jay's was last. Jay's was towards the end of the concert, and it was cool to like see how it flowed into the next song, because like, or flowed out of the previous song, because like it would sound like one of theirs, but then it would like change a little bit. I don't know how to explain it. Well, I don't know if they did that last time. I don't think they did. But yeah, that was super cool, and it was just like a nice kind of like breather too, like between songs, to have just them jamming on their instrument. I have a list of all the things that I wanted to talk about, so where are we? Right. So the day of the Boston concert was Jay's birthday, and we sang happy birthday to him, and it was super cute, and he was really awkward about it, and it was super cute that he was awkward about it. But it was just like that was one of the moments where I like wanted to cry. I don't know why, or felt like I was going to cry. But yeah, it was so cute, like singing happy birthday to him. Especially because like for How to Love and for Congratulations there was a banner project, and I don't have the banners with me, but yeah, during How to Love it was like a one for the whole band, and it said like you taught us how to love. That was super cute, and that song was so good live. And then the other side was for Congratulations, and during the first chorus of the song you had to say congratulations, happy birthday Jay, and the banner said happy birthday, which was super cute, and it was so dope seeing everybody hold them up, and like see Day 6 looking at them and like smiling when they saw them. That was super cute. But singing happy birthday to him was also very fun, and they were fooling around with singing happy birthday, so it was just a good time. Oh, Jay clowned us really hard. So Wonpu wanted to like play piano and then have us sing whatever song he was playing of theirs. So we did Time of Our Life first, and it was like, it was really cute actually, but they were really impressed with us and they thought it was super cool. And then Jay was like, oh, we should do another one, or I don't even know if it was Jay, but someone said we should do another one. So then they played I'm Serious, and then Jay afterwards was like, dang, that was so cool, like you guys were all singing along. I thought like just a couple of people were gonna do it, but you were all singing. It might not have been the right words, but you know, the effort or the energy was there, you know, like a cute drag, you know. The other thing, Jay's mom was at the concert also, which I was sitting relatively close to her actually. She was like a few rows behind me and like one section over. I had no clue, and I don't think anybody knew that she was there until Jay said something. I think they were giving their ending speeches, and that's when he mentioned that his mom was there, and then like everyone's like turning around being like, where is she, oh my god, and then like she stood up and everybody cheered for her. She's so precious. But it was like, oh my god, like I feel like my brain like short-circuited. I was like, what? Like, since when? Like, she had, like, the concert was like almost over. She'd been there the whole time and like nobody knew. I don't even think the people that were sitting in the same row or anywhere near her knew that she was Jay's mom until he said something. But yeah, like that was super cute and really special, I'm sure, for him too, since it was his birthday, to have his mom come out and see him play. I have chills talking about it, but yeah, it was just super cute. Yeah, I don't know. I'm already at the end of the concert. Damn, like it was just a good concert. Like I said, it went really fast. Oh, the VCR that they played before their last few songs was so funny. It was like they were like making jokes about gravity and they went to some like space place, I don't know, but they were like tied together and just like doing fun things and breaking rules to games and fooling around as Day6 do. But it was super cute. It was very nice to sit down because it was really hot in the venue. Also, I forgot to say that, like it wasn't that hot outside, but it was very warm in the venue. And if you're like dancing around, jumping around, which I was, oh my god, I was so sweaty. I put deodorant on before the concert because I was like, I'm not gonna smell like shit when I see Day6. Like, I need to smell nice. No. 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 I smelled terrible because I was sweaty and around a bunch of other sweaty people. But you know what? We were having a good time, so I guess that's all that matters. But yes, it was nice to like chill and like sit down and relax after like jumping around and dancing around. Oh, one of my notes is just, you were beautiful. I don't really remember what I wanted to say about that. It's probably that I wanted to cry and started crying almost during that song. There was like multiple points where I was gonna cry. Last time I saw them I sobbed, but that was just because of, you know, everything that was going on in my life at that point. Oh, Sungjin also kept saying happy birthday and like using the signs and just like being the best leader that Sungjin is. Yeah. Oh, and then Sungjin threw a guitar pick. He threw a few, but one of them landed in the row in front of me at the end of the show, and it was white and they had white confetti, so when it landed no one could find it, and we searched for about 20 minutes. I say we, I sat and watched people, but the people who were looking searched for about 20 minutes, and eventually they found it hidden amongst the confetti. And the guy was like holding on to it, and everyone around him was just like, please, can I take a picture with it? I promise I won't steal it. I just want a picture of it. And so it was like just being passed around to like everybody in the surrounding rows, and no one stole it, which is really good. But yeah, I have a picture of it. I got to hold it, so that's cool. Somebody in the front row got like part of one of Done's drums. Not like a drumstick, but like the skin of a drum, if that's even what it's called. I don't know, but I was like, oh, okay, cool. A little weird, but okay. Okay, so the last thing really that I have to talk about is High Touch, because that happened again, which I'm super happy that I got it because it was so good meeting them again, even though it was like a whole 5 seconds worth of an interaction. But yeah, it went by super fast, and just like my banners from the concert, my signed CD that I got as part of being P1 is also on its way home, so I got that at the end. But the order from my show was Wonpil, Youngtae, Sungjin, Jay, and then Done. This time, I think when I saw them last time, I like just dragged my hand like awkwardly across their hands, which was like tragic, and I don't think I said anything to them last time either. But this time I said thank you to all of them except Jay, who I said happy birthday to. And when I said it, I literally yelled it because I couldn't hear. I was like, happy birthday! God. like, he didn't say anything either. So I'm like, yikes. Like, it was just really tragic. And like, every time I think about it, I cringe because like, other people were like, oh yeah, like I told him happy birthday and he just smiled so big and he said thank you, like he looks so happy, even though like he's probably gotten it a million times already. And I heard that from so many people and I was like, that's awkward. He didn't react like that when I said it. I think he might have just smiled and didn't say anything, or if he did say thank you, it just didn't register, or I didn't hear it. I don't know. Also, I've been thinking every single day about how Young K looked me dead in the eyes. I just get really giddy when I think about it. I'm trying not to like flail around like I do. But that happened, which was a time, because like I said, he's my bias. Okay, that was a lot for me to handle. Sungjin was also like making a lot of funny faces, and I'm talking to a friend who went and saw them in Miami, and I asked her, I was like, oh, like was Sungjin making a lot of funny faces for you guys too? And she said, yeah, he was doing that to everybody. So that was just a good time. Like, I literally walked up to him and he like turned around from the person before me and he was just like I don't know what he was doing, but it was just very amusing. But yeah, they're all super nice, all super tall, all their hands are still super soft, like I said last time when I met them in November. It was beautiful. But yeah, it went super fast. Nobody pushed me or told me to keep it moving this time, like has happened in previous high touches, which was nice. But yeah, that's high touch for you. Like, it just goes like super fast. But I was definitely feeling a lot more calm this time. Like last time I was so nervous because I had never met them before, and it was like my second high touch, I think, so I was very nervous. But now I've done it like a few times with a few different groups, so I'm like, okay, I know the drill. Cool beans, we're good. This time I was a lot more confident about it, like not super nervous. It was just very comfortable, like walking up to them and saying like, hi, thank you so much, like, and just saying anything to them basically. Like, I wasn't shaking, I wasn't nervous. And I think part of that also is like with Stray Kids, you came in from behind them and you had like -3 seconds to like prepare yourself to see their faces. But with this, it was like the line was going slow enough that like you were still coming in from behind them, but it was slow enough that you could like see that they were there and like kind of relax and be like, okay, cool, they're right there, this is A+, like good, I'm good. So like I think that definitely helped to like just be able to see them. And it also helped with being able to remember who was where, because I always have that issue and it's always important to me for some reason to remember what order they were in. So that made my life easier to like just have that like little bit of buffer time of like waiting for people to go down the line and see. I was like, okay, it's Wonpil, Young K, Sungjin, Jae, Dawn. Cool. It was good. I think that was actually the order they were in last time, now that I think about it. I think it was. The last thing that happened was my friend who I gave my P2 ticket to, hello if you're watching this, and you probably won't be, but if you are, hi. It was very nice meeting you, and I'm glad that you were able to meet day 6 and see day 6, and that we were able to meet. But so we were on the corners of the alley. I don't know how to explain, like, well, we were on the end of the street, I guess. The Orpheum Theater is like in its own alley, but it's also like its own street. I don't know. We were just standing at the edge because on the right side of the alley, their truck and vans were all there. So we were like, okay, well, obviously like high touch is over, so they're gonna be leaving soon. So we're just gonna stand on the corners and watch them drive by. So we stood there for like 45 minutes and waited for them. And I do have a video of them driving by. You can't see them through the windows, but I think Sungjin was pressed against the window. Somebody was wearing a hoodie, and I don't know who it was, but they were all waving. It was super cute. But yeah, that was my experience. Seeing day 6 again, I miss them. every day. I've been struggling to listen to their music because it makes me want to cry. I really genuinely, if you get the chance to see Day 6, it doesn't matter what ticket you have, like, it's just so much fun to go see them, and I'm so glad that they came to Boston and that I made the very long trip to go see them, and missing class was worth it. Going on the train and sleeping for like 3 hours 2 days in a row was very much worth it. Day 6 really do mean everything to me. They're super important, and I'm really glad that I found them, and I want to see them over and over and over again. They're so good, and they're just such beautiful people, inside and out. I'm gonna cry. But yes, if you have the chance to see Day 6, please go see them. It doesn't matter how close or how far you are, you're gonna have such a good time. They are such good performers. Yeah, they're just so good. Like, they don't make any bad songs. They're just great people. I am repeating myself. I need to stop talking. But yes, that was my experience seeing Day 6 in Boston. It was definitely one of the best days of my life. Yeah, so hopefully this video was enjoyable. If you want to see the videos from the concert, I have posted them on my other channel as per usual, and I'll put them in the card on whatever side of the screen it is. I don't know which one. But yeah, I am gonna be changing up the content on this channel a little bit, so it's not gonna be like all K-pop reactions and like concert vlogs. I do have some trips with my friend planned that we are going to vlog, I guess. I don't know how good they're gonna be, but I do want to do like a few non-K-pop related videos, so those will be coming at some point in the next few weeks. But yeah, I will see you whenever I post a video next. Who knows what that'll be. But yeah, okay, peace.